Hey guys, so today's video is going to be all about my Dream Boxycharm. Please excuse my voice. I know I still sound a little bit sick and a little bit stuffy and my nose is a little bit red, but I can't stop blowing it, so please just excuse that for this video. But like I said, today's going to be all about my Dream Boxycharm. So I was actually inspired by Alexandria Sutton here on YouTube, and I'll link her down below. And she did this video and she did a box using products that she's already used, and I'm going to do that as well, but then I wanted to add kind of a fun twist, and I also created a box with products that I wanted to see in Boxycharm. So if you guys are interested in seeing my picks, just keep watching. So I first want to start out with the box of products that I have tried in it. This would be kind of my Boxycharm if I were to curate a Boxycharm box. So let's just hop right into it. So I did actually cram all this stuff into a Boxycharm box, and here's what it looks like. So let's start with this one. So this is supposed to be the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray, and that retails for $32. I have used that product before, but I don't own it at the moment. So I just use this as kind of a stand-in because it's another long-wearing setting spray. But I wanted to include a long-wear setting spray because I felt like it's a very universal product. It's not a product that just one person would get a lot of use out of. I mean, everyone wants their makeup to last all day, so I thought that one would be a really awesome one to include. The next thing I included was a Stila Glitter and Glow. This is just a mini because that's all that I have, but I would include a full size, and those retail for $24. This one's in the shade Kitten, and I feel like glitter is so in right now, and it's such a huge trend, especially since these little Stila Glitter and Glows launched. There's a little swatch for you guys. And I feel like Kitten is just a very universal shade that would work with a lot of looks and for a lot of different people with different skin tones. So I really wanted to include that in here. I also included one of the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencils. Now, so these retail for $21. The one I have in my hand right now is in the shade Voodoo. Now, I do really like this pencil. I think it's really creamy. It lasts really well on the eyes in my experience. I haven't tried many other shades from them, but I would love to see like maybe some of those shades from the Born to Run collection. I believe they released some liners in that one. There was like a really nice orangey copper shade. There was a deep jade. I think there was like an eggplant shade. I would love, love, love to put those liners in a box, especially for this time of year. I also included the Marc Jacobs Lamarque Liquid Lip Crayon. This is one of the most unique lip products that I have in my collection. When I put it on, it's unlike anything I've ever felt. It is a lip crayon, and this one's in the shade Night Mauve. I didn't include shades in this because, well, I guess except for Kitten, because I just feel like Boxycharm usually does variations, and I haven't seen every single shade of every single product that I'm mentioning, so I'm just kind of including the product, not necessarily the shade, because usually there are variations. But this one's in the shade Night Mauve, and that's it right there. So these are liquid lip crayons. So they go onto the lips feeling so like thin and smooth. It's the weirdest experience ever. I mean, it's an enjoyable experience, but I've never experienced that with any other lip product. This is the shade Night Mauve. All these do have a little bit of a, I don't want to call it a frost, because as soon as I hear frost in a lip product, I'm immediately like turned off. Like, no, I don't want that product. I don't want to put that on my lips. But these just kind of have a nice little sheen to them. It makes them look more like a demi matte than a true matte. But I would definitely include one of these. And then finally, I would include a ColourPop palette. And I settled on Dream Street for this box because this is one of my most loved ColourPop palettes. This was in collaboration with Kathleen Lights. So the Dream Street palette is $16. The Marc Jacobs Lamarque Liquid Lip Crayon is $26. The Glitter and Glow is $24. And then the Urban Decay liner is $21. And then of course the setting spray was $32. So that comes to a grand total box value of $119. Now I know this might be a little bit much, but this Boxycharm has reached this value before, and I feel like this is definitely something that's attainable for them. So now we're going to move on into my hypothetical Dream Boxycharm. So I've never tried any of these products before, and I love trying new products. And these are ones that I've kind of had my eye on, and I would love if they were in a Boxycharm. So I'm going to pop in pictures after I talk about them, just super quick. There won't be any like voice while the pictures pop up because I am still using Movie Maker, and they do not let me layer sound and pictures on top of each other, so it's just kind of a mess, so please just bear with me. So the first product that I would include is the Natasha Denona Mini Lila palette. So I would include this palette because purple is super trendy right now, and I've been wanting to try Natasha Denona eyeshadows for the longest time, but they are so expensive. Like, it hurts my heart how expensive they are. So I think this would be a really cool way to try those shadows. That little mini palette is only $25. Granted, it's a very small palette, but I would still be overjoyed if I got that in my Boxycharm. That more than pays for the box. So the next item that I would include is the NARS Climax Mascara. Now, I feel like everyone has been loving this mascara since it launched. I really am intrigued by this mascara. I don't buy high-end mascaras. Maybe if I found like a mini of it for like 10 bucks, I might buy it. But I'm definitely not buying the full size. But I've heard really great things about this mascara, so I'm really intrigued by it and think that would be great to include into the box. That retails for $24. The next item that I would include is the Peter Thomas Roth Mask Sampler. I believe that's what it's called. Well, I have a different one on my list, but I saw one on Ulta that I want to actually put the picture in because it comes with 5 little mini Peter Thomas Roth masks. I have heard amazing things about these masks. This little set retails for $25. Size-wise on these things, I'm not necessarily sure if they would fit in the Boxycharm box because I don't own these items, but I tried to kind of keep that in mind while I was doing this. So I think this would be a really cool way to kind of satisfy a lot of different people with a lot of different skin tones. And who doesn't like a good mask? I love getting masks. The next thing that I would include is the Real Techniques Rebel Edge Brush Trio. Now this retails for $20. These are brand new brushes that they just came out with, so I feel like Boxycharm doesn't usually include brand new things, but I mean, this is my dream hypothetical Boxycharm. So these brushes are really differently shaped. They're kind of like on an angle. Where's my fan brush? I'll try to show you with that. So like they're kind of like this, but they're kind of pinched, so they're more like that. They have them in all different sizes. I know there's a smaller one, like an eyeshadow one, but there's definitely 2 bigger ones for like blush, bronzer, contour. So I am super intrigued by those. I'm kind of a brush junkie right now because I just want to try new brushes. I want to try different shapes, different sizes. Because those can really affect how your makeup application ends up looking. So I thought that would be really cool to include, and if I didn't say, that retails for $20. And then the final item that I would include is the Dose of Colors lip gloss or liquid lipstick. So Dose of Colors lipsticks and lip glosses have been on my wish list for quite a long time. I was this close to picking one up when the lip glosses were in the 21 Days of Beauty. I think the liquid lipsticks were too, but I'm trying not to buy more liquid lipsticks because I don't wear them enough. I thought this would be a good one to include because gloss is really universal, but so are liquid lipsticks, and the formula on these is supposed to be fantastic. So the glosses retail for $17 and the liquid lipsticks retail for $18. So altogether, my total box value would be $112, which is definitely attainable for Boxycharm. I feel like that's usually around the value of the box every single month anyway. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really want to do like a fall edition for this one, like a Christmas edition. Like I have a lot of ideas for this kind of video idea, so if you guys want to see this become a series, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. I would love to know what you would put in your dream Boxycharm, or if you would like to receive one of the Boxycharms that I kind of described. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you go check out Alexandria's video down below, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.